too, where we think like the order you are in your family or whatever means so much more than it does. But I think it's all those other life events
I agree.
that
I
mean
agree too.
way more, and cultural things.
Oh, totally. Totally. The caregiver syndrome is real.
Mm-hmm.
It's so real because they're usually the toughest. They're the ones who will not lash out, or like you'll never see that. They'll always look put together.
Yeah. And you know what's even crazier? Even amongst our friends, out of all of us though, if something happened, all of us would be like, yeah, I think something bad happened, but this person will get back on their feet. I think all of us.
Yeah, the resiliency.
Yeah, because we're all like that.
Yeah.
So if there isn't, I guess, in our group of friends, maybe one, but out of us there isn't. Yeah, we all do this. Anyway, but they're like within our group of friends, if something happened, we might offer a lot of help, but at the end of the day, we'd be like, this person is strong and they can get back on their feet. So we wouldn't like really, really worry about them. We would offer our help, but we would know that they would be okay. They have the skills and they're strong.
Yes.
So even amongst ourselves, we're like that.
I had a friend,
kind of
one of my friends told me that too. That was like, I was like complaining or whatever. I was like, you didn't check up on me. And she's like, I never have to worry about you.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
I was like, but I want you to.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not happy this is like during COVID or whatever, right? And I was like, I'm locked in a house by myself. How is this like not?
Yeah.
This is not normal.
I got the same thing.
But that was like, because I always give off that impression that I'm fine, I can take care of everything. But at the end of the day, you can. But you still want somebody to check in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're going to, maybe you did have a good cry in the morning and you're like, okay, I'm good now. Right?
COVID was a good lesson for us, I think, because I went through a number of quarantines and I thought I was going to be fine until I'd get to about day 8 or 9 and not fine.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was sort of almost too proud to say I wasn't fine.
Extra pride.
And eventually I got to the point where I started to be open about it. I was like, I am not okay in any way whatsoever.
Yeah.
I am hanging by a thread.
Yeah.
But it took to go through like multiple iterations of it to get to a point where I was like, I'm a mess.
Agreed.
And I'm okay being a mess.
I don't know what I need, but I just need to at least start by saying I'm a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's good. I'm proud of you because I need to start doing that more. And I'm like, I'm a mess too, man. I think I sent, oh yeah, you're not on Instagram. I sent this video of like a dog who's like, I'm a mess and I like it. And it's like digging into the water. I'm like, that's me. That's me. And I just don't care anymore. I'm like, I can't be put together forever. I don't know if there's an element of perfectionism because I thought that was only child syndrome too. But I'm like, I think that's a personality thing.
I think so.
But perfectionism for myself, not necessarily what somebody else considers perfectionism.
It's like it's perfectionism. Your perfectionism, what you want. So okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
like things have to be a certain way or whatever, and I'm like, I need to let that shit go.
It's true. Although I would, just as you said before, everything else I'd be okay with not checking in with me, but
yeah, you're the worst, man.
I'm like sick, so that's the only thing I would be wanting.
He never tells you when he's sick. Then you're like, Nana disappears, and it's like, I haven't talked to him. Because he's like no comments on the group chat, and you're like, is he okay? And then randomly, yeah, I'm sick.
I just don't want to die in like a bathtub alone. That's the only thing I'm kind of scared of. Because like, I mean, just there, then someone's like, what's that smell in here? And then they go in and someone like, discovers me naked in the bathtub with the shower thing like on top of me. And I'm just like, I'm just hoping that like,
it's just turned dark, man. It's just turned into morbid death.
Well, if that happens, I mean, like, I just don't want them to say, like, well, of course he died like that. I just don't want them to be like, yeah, he's by himself. Of course he's going to die like that. But anyway, I'm just joking around.
Well, that's why I got a dog instead of a cat. I don't want my face eaten.
Oh, God, yes. I've heard that about cats.
Not going to lie, though. And I don't tell anybody this because I know everybody here is a dog person. I love dogs. But I also love cats too.
I think cats are cute.
They are cute. They are temperamental.
Yes.
And they will scratch up.
They have attitude, that's for sure. But they can be quite cuddly.
They could be.
When they want to be. My cousin's cats are like that. They're quite cuddly. I mean, I'm allergic, so what it doesn't matter to me.
I kind of like the sass too sometimes. Like when they're just chilling here and then you have like a whole bunch of things on top. And then you're like, don't knock that down. And they'll just look at you. Like,
then.
And just like knock it off. And I'm like, he's like, you little asshole. It's like, but you kind of like that sass. And you're just like, all right. It's like, that's what you
doing? What what you gonna do
Exactly.
then? That's the face, right?
They're just like, oh.
I love it. That's
He's like,
true.
I'm looking directly at you. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, and there's nothing you're
It's the
going to do
poker
about it.
face.
They just look at you, then they go around, jump over there, and they're just like, and you just sit down and just sleep.
Yeah,
I
dogs
don't-
they don't do that so much.
No, dogs are
they're
cool.
more pleasers. Cats, they don't give a damn.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
That's a good shit.
We totally got sidetracked. Yes.
Yes.
This is what happens in our lounge.
Oh, you know what? That's okay. But that's what's going to happen. That's when the best conversations come up. Little
It's true.
sidetrack. I mean, quite frankly, I know that we are still talking about, the different dynamics, middle child, and how really now it sounds like more of a personality thing.
Yes.
But I...
Or our friend who shall remain nameless. It
Of
could be a
course.
horoscope thing. Nana's gonna roll his eyes.
Yeah.
If she's watching.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Well, I mean, if we're going
Is
to
it
be
a
looking
Leo
at...
thing?
I don't
Are you
fit
a
into
Taurus?
any of
I don't
the
know.
ones.
Oh,
that are-
am I a Taurus?
Are you?
I'm a Pisces,
Pisces,
which is
okay.
apparently some fish or
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that. I have no idea what it is. There's so much of this stuff. There's like
You
a
are
bull.
totally Leo though. You are.
I don't like to be on
Yeah.
stage. I'm sort of like, I'll work the lights, I'll do the sound, I do
No, I don't think you're like maybe not full Leo or how they describe.
or I'll walk
full
across
Leo.
the stage.
No, I hate being center of attention. I hate it. Hate it. I don't even like being in front of this camera right now. That's why my wine is right here, so it's coming
I know,
out.
and
You
that's
know what?
why.
I'm going to
Drank
write
mine
something
quickly.
for the months now. Because that's pretty much what it is. So it's like, okay, in March, I mean, you like wooden cabinets because that's in March. And then it's like April. It's like, oh, I don't know. You will date someone named Ken. I mean, like, it doesn't make, it's just like, just
Mine
random
always
stuff.
says all this money's coming my way.
Oh,
Where
I
is
have that
the money?
too.
Where
I know.
is it?
That's so true, man. I had that
It's
too.
always a Leo thing because
Oh.
we apparently like this whole
Yes.
royal lifestyle.
Yes.
It's like,
We're supposed to be a lion. But if you think about it, that might be the male, like lion, but the female is the huntress. She's out
Yeah.
doing all the heavy lifting.
taking care of the kids.
She's gotta do
doing
all the work.
hunting.
Right? She's not lazy like a Leo. Sorry, my Leo friends. I'm
Oh
just
my
saying.
God.
This is just our
Prancing around,
experiences.
I'll pose on the top rock
Yeah.
while looking down.
Exactly. No, she's like getting the food. She's like productive.
Oh,
We're productive.
You're right.
But we're also like Lone Rangers a little bit because we can take care of our stuff. So that's
Yeah.
kind of a Leo thing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm being open-minded. Okay?
hey, yeah, I guess I need to.
I'm embracing that.
I'm just saying, though, maybe what's next fun, like reading your future banana leaves or something like that.
Maybe we should.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be actually pretty
That would
cool.
be kinda
That would
neat.
be kind of neat. You're just like,
Yes.
oh, I'm just like,
Yeah, we
sitting
need
there
to do
thinking
the situation
bananas.
where we have someone that comes in and reads things for
Oh
us,
my
and we'll
God.
just put that on.
That would be awesome.
I
How
wanna see
much would
people's
that cost?
faces.
That would be pretty slick to have
We
someone
could do
come
a
in there.
tarot card situation
Oh,
with someone, or
yeah. I think
That
I know
would be
someone
actually-
well.
Although I already know mine would probably be like death, 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 death.
No.
And I'd just be like,
sometimes the death card is good, apparently.
We have to
What?
be
Yeah,
getting
it's
rid
a
of bad
new
mojo.
beginning, a renewal.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I wish I didn't know this. I mean, you watch enough television, and it's
Oh
I know a little.
yeah.
Just a little through friends who like it, who
I know,
appreciate,
that'd be
who
pretty
know it
funny.
more.
He's like, death, oh, it means new renewal. They're like, oh, second card, another death. So what does that mean? Oh, that means super death. That one's like, that means, yeah, you're going to die. He's like, that's not a good one.
Oh my god, if anybody who dabbles in that watches this, they were gonna like
I know, and I'm
Piss
sorry
off.
already. If, like, I'm being ignorant. I understand that. And I'm just joking around. I'm sorry. Quite frankly, this is pretty tame for me. So I mean,
yes, we're
I'm
holding
sorry.
back on
I'm
our first
sorry.
video
I'm sorry.
session.
And you know what? I'm just being stupid, and you can send your angry letters to me. I'm sorry.
But I think we all know it's usually when you're kind of at your lowest point where you're like, I'm open to hearing if
Yes.
things are going to get better, and that's when
So
you
true.
usually reach out. You're like, yeah, I want to see the cards.
Yeah, I want to know.
When things are going really well, you're like, no, I don't need the
Yeah.
cards
Yeah,
or the
You know,
True, it's so true.
don't need the crystals or anything.
Nope,
It's all
nope.
good.
well, you know,
You are
it's,
so right.
it's true. And I'll be the first one to say it. A friend of mine did buy me one.
Like a
Uh,
deck.
A reading?
No, a reading.
Oh, a reading,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I went to it.
And has anything come from?
No.
No
nothing.
way, nothing.
I had something
You wanna-
that came
oh,
that was
okay, so
creepy.
this
I
is
had one that
apparent
came out, but
That,
go
like,
ahead.
I was supposed to, after going there, I was like, you know, I have to admit though, I was like totally like, you know, like rah 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 rah, like fuddy duddy, like this isn't gonna be like happening. But then like I was trying to be nice and just like, oh, that's kind of cool, whatever. But some of the things they said, they were like, you got to use your psychic energy because apparently I have psychic and telepathic powers
Wow.
or something like that's where all your dreams come from. I was like, part of me was just like, are you saying I can like see like multiverse stuff in my dream. So I was going on Marvel Comics thing. I was just like, I'm seeing the multiverse. No, but anyway, they also said things like, she also said things like, you will find really sassy girlfriend. And they said you'll have a girlfriend and she'll be very sassy. And she's like, she'll be very strong. Because apparently I saw this picture where
so she's got attitude.
She's got
attitude, strong,
very strong, and I think they said something like she will not put you in your place, but would complete you, and that she wouldn't let you get away with everything.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yes, that's a lot of people I know though, Nana.
Yeah,
Oh my
a
god,
lot.
that's not narrowing it down for us.
Well, they said that you would meet that person, and they would say you would do that, and then that would be the one where you would actually get like a kid and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was just like, no, that didn't happen. So,
Well, has
it's-
not happened yet.
yeah.
I had a crazy one where it was almost instantaneous.
Oh,
Really?
Where I went because it was a low point in my life, and that's
Yeah.
what you do. No offense to those that do the readings and
Yeah, it's
whatnot.
good.
I know there's people that go just on a regular
Yeah,
basis,
I have
regardless of
friends
what's
that do.
happening.
it's all good.
But I was like, life is just becoming shite.
Yeah,
so I
I need some
went.
help.
And the thing she had said is, someone's gonna leave a position, like a director level position, and you're gonna get it.
Really?
And
Oh my god,
didn't-
and you did.
I didn't know anyone that was going to leave a position at the time. I had no interest in having a position of that nature at the time.
Yeah.
And within a week, that person had left. And I was like, I don't know if it's a fit for me. And I kind of got nudged a lot in different angles to
Yes.
apply. So I was like, okay, fine. And
Yeah.
then got it.
Dang,
And it was
really?
almost immediately after I had that reading.
Holy
That's super
crap.
cool. Well, I mean, Brent is
So
Oh
that
my
one was a little
goodness.
crazy because
Oh,
it was very
yeah.
specific about what the
Yes.
scenario was going to be.
I've never had that level of specificity.
that's actually pretty cool. I'll admit that's kind of
So
cool.
I kind of thought,
There might be some sort of science to this I don't quite understand, but we're gonna roll with
just
it.
don't tell me about Mercury retrograde.
Oh yeah, that.
we
does
would need
remind me.
our special guest.
We have special guests for that.
speaker.
We're coming for you, baby.
It's like, no, don't
Not
worry.
enough.
I love you too. I love you too. I'm joking about. I know I make fun of you, and I do make fun of
Yes,
you
you
about
do.
that
You're
metro.
so mean to
But,
her.
but I really do care about her. She's awesome. Like, it's really cool.
We love you.
Mercury.
And on that note, are you gonna, Sir Genesis, take us out with some tunes as well?
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to look and.
Joy and ecstasy seem so far away. Live so